Okay, so I'm gonna do a short little video here to talk about the takeaways that we got from Jason Flatland this last 2 days. They have been amazing. Jason is an AGM client and he had me come over here just because he wanted me to be here, but man, did I get value. We got a lot of value. I'm here with my COO, with Mr. Ali Rodriguez. And while we get our dinner here in Yamashiro, we want to give you guys some value. So, Ali, you got takeaways to share?
Yeah, man.
What's your biggest one?
I think, I like the whole 10-80-10 rule. And what that means is Jason broke down how 10% of your audience will buy from you no matter what. 10% will never buy from you no matter what. And the real money is in the 80%. And how you convert that, and that's where the real money is made. And
so what do you call it? The 10-80-10?
10-80-10 rule. Yep.
10-80-10 rule.
Yeah.
That's gold.
Yeah, 10%. There's such fan bases, they'll probably buy from you. Again, just because you're giving them the offer. 10%, either they're broke or they're on your list for whatever reason, but they'll just never buy from you.
Maybe they're showing up because they're still dreaming and they're still hoping for an opportunity or something, but they're not going to buy.
They're not going to buy no matter what. And then, of course, you got the real money is from that 80% and being good at converting that 80%. And that's where you separate the pros from the amateurs,
That's where all the magic comes in the marketing game, trying to get that 80% to buy your stuff.
Yeah, another thing on that note, he said, there's so much money to be made by knowing how to handle objections, meaning he believes that one of the greatest loss of incomes to a business is not being able to handle objections. And that if you invest the time to master that, you can make just so much money right off the bat with what you got right now, because you already got the audience, you already got the traffic, you're just not handling those objections.
That's good. What's another favorite takeaway?
Another one that I loved was that, let's see, I think that the most important part of the webinar is the beginning.
Oh, that was good. I mean, we got 25 pages of takeaways.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a training just on the little takeaways. Like it was enormous value, but that was a good one. So if you're doing a webinar, again, what we learned over the last couple of days is applicable to not only webinars, it's applicable to business in general and to selling, to the process of selling. I realized a lot of things about my guys, which I'll tell you the takeaway in a second. But when you introduce yourself in a webinar, that's basically how you set the tone. So we talked about building rapport with the audience.
Yeah.
Like you get them to know who you are. Authenticity. You also get an opportunity to position yourself and establish authority so they can actually pay attention, because otherwise you lose them before it's time to give them the value. So the beginning part of a webinar, there's a section of the webinar in which you're closing people. There's a section of the webinar in which you're giving value. The introduction is senior. And this is from a man who has done hundreds of millions of dollars in webinars. King. They call him the $100 million webinar man, the webinar king, whatever. This guy is like incredible. He's one of those secrets in the world of marketing. Probably, I would say that he's the best marketer I've ever met.
Definitely best kept secret until now, thanks to AGM. We'll bring that. We'll handle that part. But I loved when
a side note, AGM is now hired to help him spread his message.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to just throw that out there.
But I loved when I asked Jason, do you ever do a webinar and have like any concerns that you're gonna have just a lot of people showing up to hear what you gotta say, like those stragglers, those people that are just showing up like with no intent to buy, but they just want to consume the content. And he said no, right? No hesitation. He said no, my job is to get in front of an audience, my job is to sell. It's my responsibility to construct an offer so irresistible that even if you get straggler, just people with no intent to buy to show up, that they will buy because my offer is so irresistible. So I loved how he positioned that mindset. Like, no, like the quality of the lead doesn't matter at that point, which was my whole thing. Does the lead, are the leads weak? You know what I mean? Is the list weak? No, I don't care about that. If they showed up to my webinar, it's my responsibility to sell them.
Right, I'm gonna change sides because my arm is getting tired. We're gonna go to this one. So
Okay.
that segues to one of my major, best favorite quotes of the entire weekend. Again, 25 pages of stuff, which is something that I believe in. And that's something that I think that all of you guys should base your advertising and your marketing and your business all around this particular formula. And he said, value plus sincerity equals success. That was incredibly powerful because it's very, very true. So when you are giving value to your audience, when you're really exchanging with people something that they can actually practice, apply, implement, and see results, and you're doing it with sincerity because you really want to help them, not because you want to get something from them, you are inevitably going to accomplish success. And this is something that people miss out on. A lot of people go after marketing thinking about, I want to sell. I want to put my products in front of people. I am entitled because my products are amazing and they should be buying it, and they should be lucky to come into contact with my products because I work so hard and they come from the Himalayan mountains or whatever that may be. But when you are leading with sell as an intention instead of leading with value as an intention, and when you're leading with inauthentic stories, not being yourself, you're gonna fail. So value plus sincerity equals success and actual intention to help people. That was one of my favorite things.
That was a fantastic viewpoint.
That's
Absolutely.
right. So anyways, the list goes on and on of value that we got.
They got to subscribe because you're going to do a whole video on all your bullet points, all your notes. It's 2 days of just like a masterclass.
Incredible.
Sales and marketing.
I did this with Grant Cardone. I went over there and I got an enormous value over a couple of days with Grant. Another absolute genius, another brilliant mind. And I shared that, and a lot of people got a lot of value. So I'm going to do that again because this is an exclusive group. There were, how many people were in this
15?
place? 15 people were in this group. A bunch of incredible people. Powerhouses only allowed in this place. They were very successful already, and we were all blown away and electrified. So I was honored to be in this particular room for the last 2 days. And man, there's a quote that has been used over and over again that is so important for you guys to keep in mind if you're trying to grow your business. You don't know what you don't know. You got to look at what other people out there are doing that are successful at doing it. You got to look at other people that have accomplished things that you only have dreamed about in your wildest dreams. And you got to learn from them, and you implement one thing at a time, and you will inevitably also find yourself in a success path. So if you guys want to be notified when I'm going to do this particular training in which I'm going to go over all these notes one by one, leave a comment in this video and I'll make sure that you get on the list.
Yeah.
I'll get you on the list. All right. Any other takeaways?
No, man.
Everything else, we're going to keep it for the training. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to go eat now. Let me show you guys where we're at. We are in the mountains in LA, and we're about to eat right now. There's a Buddha right now down there, Yamashisha. But we're going to go eat in this restaurant over there called Yamashiro. We haven't eaten anything decent for a while, so we're looking forward to that. All right, see you guys next time.